let's go.
So I don't know how to start this video. This is the Dad Delivers vlog where we
Literally.
try. Yeah. Right. What? I don't get it.
Literally, you're delivering stuff.
Oh yeah, no, we are delivering. This really is Dad Delivers, where we try something new to make your family happy. And today we're making our family happy by delivering some leaflets and getting paid 8p a magazine. I'm going to try and take you on this journey with us just to show you what it's like. I cut my thumbnail, no, my fingernail in the letterbox. It's quite easy to do.
How about you rip it off?
No. What's the hardest part of doing this job?
Just having to walk all the way to every single house and individually putting it, risking your fingers.
Yeah.
I've cut my finger all the time because of the paper as well, it hurts.
Yeah, paper cuts. Paper cuts is a thing.
Just throw me
You
one.
need some now?
Huh? Just throw me one.
Do you need these as well?
I need 2.
There you go.
That's not 2.
Hey, if any of these said we're not supposed to deliver,
No.
I didn't even check the list. I didn't even check the list.
What do you mean?
Well, it's on the list which ones not to deliver to. Oh well.
I just do it as usual.
So you don't like the paper cuts or the
Long
flaps,
walks.
or the long walks or the fresh air?
And no, I like that, but
Yeah.
you know the little dings on the brushes?
Oh, the
Those are
brushes
annoying.
inside the letterboxes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they're a bit of a pain.
Did you do that one?
I did it.
You didn't?
I did it.
Oh, you did it. Dad,
Yeah,
did you ever have a pager?
I did.
Oh.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it,
People
Joe.
really like it still.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think if I made them a thing again, people would buy it?
Probably.
Who did you page?
Well, I used it for work when I was at CNN. What was great was they call you,
Yeah?
so it meant that you could choose who you spoke to. It's not like now where you've got to like completely keep looking at your phone for every single half message and post. At least with a pager, you knew that someone really wanted to get in touch with you, which was kind of nice.
I just threw it in and I knew that letterbox was weak, so I literally just pushed it through and it all went through.
Oh, that's good. Some of them will. You take all of them.
Yep, paged.
What are the good things about doing this?
Huh?
What are the good things? 8p per magazine, obviously.
That's not good.
I've done it again. Which one are you doing?
The walk, the fresh air,
Uh-huh.
that's good.
What else? Is that it?
Yeah, really. Dad, why don't we have a ring?
Why don't we have what?
A ring.
A what?
A ring.
Yeah, I don't want to be looking at everyone who visits our home. Do you know what I think people do with the Ring door cameras? I think they record the person's face who's at the door,
Yeah.
and then they do a reverse Google image search to see who they are. That's why I
But
don't
you're
want
bald, so it come up with anything.
It could come up with
Like that footballer.
like the footballer or the bloke off of EastEnders. I've forgotten his name.
Do you want to literally make me quit?
What?
If those things were, if this whole thing was symmetrical.
What, you just had to do one long street
Yeah.
for 470 homes? Yeah, that would suck. It does break it up a bit, I suppose, doesn't it? Having your fingers snapped by the letterboxes. Do you know what I like about this round?
What?
Is that we're helping to spread the message of our favourite Chinese restaurant.
That's true.
I don't want
Your
to go out of
favourite.
business.
I like it, but
Yeah.
don't like Chinese food.
I don't think COVID was too kind to.
They've got weird tasting vegetables and they ruin it with sauce.
Oh right, what, Chinese? Oh, how could you say such a thing? You take that one, I'll take this one.
Why? Because it's got a Tesla.
Yeah.
You want the Tesla. You could buy one of those if you had 1 million subs.
Yeah.
You could buy 2.
We just got yelled at for the first time, we.
Oh yeah.
He sort of ran out and sort of went, "Oh, don't want these," and he sort of pushed them back in my hand. What do you think about that? I completely understand his...
He took it too wrong.
I do, but it's a shame that we had that one yell right at the end. So is there anything you want to ask me?
Did you do anything like this?
I did. I had a paper round.
Of course you did.
And it really sucked because I had the situation you're in where I knew I was getting really bad rates. And I had like really heavy newspapers. This was in the decade where Rupert Murdoch made the newspapers huge. And on a Sunday, it was like each newspaper cost about 0.5 kilogram, weighed about 0.5 kilogram.
Whoa. How many did you have to do?
I had to do like, I think about 75 of them.
Okay.
They're ridiculous.
Still, that's quite bad.
So I had enough, so this is what was painful. I had enough. And I did it for a few months.
Yeah.
And I went to the newsagent and said, I've had enough. And he said, well, would you take like 50% more money? And I thought, well, you could have like offered that earlier. And that's what taught me that don't take what you're offered, because it's always going to be bad.
Yeah, and if they really, really want you, then you can...
Exactly. Well, exactly. And then he doubled the rates. He doubled the money. And that really made me angry. And I didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. I stopped doing it because I thought, well,
you could have done that earlier.
Yeah, but
I think you taught that man a lesson.
You're right. I took the lesson by working for little money and then leaving. But it did teach me to not worry about asking for more if you're being paid by the hour or by the day or by the leaflet.
What would you rather have? Would you rather be paid £1,000 every day?
Yeah.
Or £500,000 every year?
Yeah.
But like, do you know what I mean? Like you're only paid at the end of the year.
Yeah.
What would you do?
What was the choice? Yeah, no, I think I'd really enjoy that year, looking forward to it. But I'd be worried, I'd be secretly worried that I wouldn't actually get the money.
Oh.
I wouldn't trust
you would
it.
Get the money.
So when you first got this job, we thought that you'd be getting 10p.
I thought, because that's what it said.
Yeah, well, you did, yeah. But they only meant that for 1 month. And then the other rate that they didn't tell us about was that it's actually...
They didn't tell us that, I'm pretty
7p.
sure. They must have, because they didn't put the word 7p anyway.
Right. And then they increased it to 8p, again, without telling you. But you thought you were doing 10p a leaflet.
Exactly. Where's my 2p?
So how do you feel about all of that now? Do you want to do this for another month, or is this the last month?
I don't know, because first off, I would be fine if I was just being paid 10p around.
Well, you'd be okay with that?
Yeah, 10 or 11p, that would be fine.
But knowing that it could be 10p and isn't 10p...
That's not good. That's annoying.
Spoiling it.
I hate that. Yeah, but it racks up to like 10
I know. I'm just saying that the small difference means a lot.
I mean, it's like the whole 10 quid.
Yeah.
And also, they didn't pay me properly the first time.
I've just noticed that all the cars are driving really slowly because I'm holding a camera up and wearing a high-vis vest.
Can you please help my daddy get 10,000 subscribers? Just click on his face. Thanks, bye! Alright, this is going to be the proper one, like